This playthrough is rated T for teen. It's 3 a.m. and where are you at? I'm at Garland, and I'm gonna knock you all down! Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Oxenfree II. In the last episode, put down transmitter, had to go to some creepy caves, dealt with our dad, found out that we're pregnant, even though we had a pretty good inkling of it. Didn't tell Jacob because he didn't deserve to know that. And we tried to smash the kids' equipment, and we did, but then Olivia went through a tear, so we're not sure what's going on with her. But let's head on to Garland and set the next transmitter and see what happens.
Oh, great. Another anchor for the rope. You getting the hang of it yet?
I'm getting enough, let's put it that way.
Alright. Let's see what awaits us in Garland. Probably have to figure out a way to get there. Alright. Climb, climb, climb. Yeah, we have to do a lot of climbing. Don't make sure not to fall down because we're pregnant, so don't have a miscarriage. Who knows what'll happen? Because we did fall, didn't we? Uh-oh. Well, hopefully we're not too far into the pregnancy to have to worry about that. But then again, it doesn't... It's weird. Sometimes it'll take quite a bit to miscarriage, and other times it doesn't take much at all. So, it's probably she's doing all this active work being pregnant, so... Alright, well, whatever. But anyway, we got a radio lock here, so... Probably could just be able to... let's see... I wonder if we have to check it first. Oh, there we go. I bet if we check it, Jacob says something or whatever, so...
You know, it always blows my mind that someone had to invent the bridge. Like, I know they happen naturally, lightning hits a tree and it falls down and all that. But at least once, at one point, there was some guy looking at a river going, hey, wait a second, we can just go over it. They put this one up in the late 1800s. I guess that's why I'm thinking about it. How people must have looked at it, the bridge. And for some people, it was their only way to work. Maybe it was where they had their first kiss, right? A first fist fight, where they proposed. But now, that bridge doesn't mean anything.
Like you're inane babbling.
It's just, you know, I don't know. It just makes you think. I don't want to live forever. But I don't want to die forever either. You know what I mean?
It's like that one song. It's unavoidable who could
I don't
forget
wanna
you,
be
living together
actual
scary.
nothing, you know? But an eternal consciousness is just as scary.
Who wants to live forever? I don't know. It's hard to say. That's an existential crisis that we shouldn't even be talking about here. But, well, they say the way we live forever is through family.
Hey, see that? Not the church, but the behind the church. It's part of the old mine system. We could probably get up there if we find the other end of the tunnel. Which, you know, big if.
Why not go up there? What about the church tower? Sure.
What I mean is that the ledge up there seems like the best spot to drop a transmitter. To me. But full transparency, I honestly just wanted to suggest a plan A before it became, let's climb the rickety church tower. Maybe you have other ideas.
Well, time to climb the rickety church tower then it is. Mine's it is then. Let's try the church. Church. Nuts.
Locked. Story of my life.
Huh. Okay. Well, less than ideal.
Well, there's a will. It's never easy.
So, time to invest in a battering ram?
Shut up. Let's see. Where's the chapel?
Cute and creepy. Not your usual flavor pairing.
All churches, chapels are creepy to me. I grew up Jewish, so these places always felt not for me. I always gave them a certain je ne sais creep. It happens.
They're harmless. This one is creepy as a mixed bag. What about, how do you feel about synagogues then if you're Jewish?
I mean, I didn't exactly love our temple either, but that's what happens when you're sitting through Rosh Hashanah services for the 10 billionth time, knowing you have video games waiting for you at home.
That's what I wasn't a fan of church either, to tell you the truth. I had a bad experience with the church. And it wasn't even the church itself. It was like the Sunday school, and I just never wanted to go back, so I always sat with the adults. And listen to the service, even though I thought it was boring, but I didn't want to go back to Sunday school. It wasn't too long afterwards that my parents stopped going to church too. They didn't feel a connection to most churches.
Riley, are you there?
Oh no, we don't have to talk to her, do we? I think we have to.
Riley! 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 Riley.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be in the tear and in another place? How are you talking to me? Did the game forget its own continuity? Huh. Anything over here? Nothing over there.
I know you're walking around Garland right now, Riley. Ooh, how could she know that?
Let's see. Anything else? Alright. Might have to go through the old mines.
Riley, pick up the thing!
Didn't you like threaten me or something like that? I feel like there's a continuity issue here or something like that. I guess we'll have to go through the tear maybe. Although I wonder. Oh no, I have to do it, don't
Well,
I?
if you like to chat, I'll be here all night. Or at least until I'm done. The ball's in your court. Over.
Oh, thank goodness. I didn't want to talk to her anyway.
Oh, wow. This would be the entrance to the caves and the way up to the ledge, but nope. Caved in. Not gonna work.
We'll
Not
find another
like
way,
this,
now
at
what?
least. We should find some other way. Check it out. Another one. Wonder what's inside. Or when's inside.
Let's see. At least you can go through these pretty quick. There it is. Alright, into the tear we go, I guess. The heck? Game. Game. Game's freaking out on me. Oh, wow.
Oh my god. Amazing. Riley, this is amazing. Look. Like, Mother Earth, man, she is no slouch.
1320, huh? Let's should have
Smells
left it
a lot
like this.
better,
I
too.
prefer the town.
Douglas firs. I'd know him anywhere. The entrance is, or was, here, but I guess the mine wasn't open yet. Not very helpful, unless you've got any spare dynamite.
Let that home. Fresh out.
Crazier things, right?
Right next to my lip balm. Went too far. We went too far back.
You probably don't.
I don't know. I'd have a lot of things. Okay, I guess this whole journey was pointless. Because there was no interactions or anything. Let me try dropping down and see if we can go. I don't think we can, though. Yeah, I think we just have to go back to the future. Well, you know. I wouldn't mind going back to the future. See if there's it. Nope. Because when I click there, it has me go up that way, so. Yep. Alright, let's go back. Nothing here, so. Oh, that was pointless. Well, now what? Now what's this thing? Oh yeah, that's tied to that one thing that was up there. Let's see. So that doesn't do anything. What's this? Wires. A building over here. Well, we might just have to go into that building. Let's see. Because there's nothing we can do in time. So we might have to... Maybe we have to change... Maybe the tear can be affected by the power source or wires or whatever, and we can change our destination.
This is how my mind works. I just remembered something. Knock, knock.
Oh, shut up. Who's there? Pass. It's open.
Now you go.
Oh my god. This guy's annoying.
Knock, knock.
Shut up.
Oh. No? Well, your loss. It was a real corker.
Oh my god. This guy is just...
Just trying to lighten the... Never mind.
Shut up. Huh. Okay. Gravestones. No. I was just thinking if anything else was going to pop up or not. No, and I don't want to grab those pennies from heaven. Alright, yeah, I guess that's the only other place to go. Let's go to that building, so. Alright. Because I can't go in that building, and time travel doesn't do anything. And we don't have a battering ram to mess with that church. So, or open the door. Let's see. No, that usually those question marks usually don't mean anything. It just means you're checking stuff. Unless our notepad says something. And mine collapsed. Church door is locked. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's go inside this door and see what's here. Maybe it's something we can find.
Jesus!
No, it's like a camera went off or something.
Hey, if you're in the post office and you're a human being, answer this,
Huh?
please.
Who's that?
How should I? Some weirdo. What was that light?
Hello?
You heard that on the
Anyone
walkie,
there?
right? That guy
If you're a
just
human
now?
being, answer, please.
And what is all this crap? I'm seeing a lot of wires.
It's just the kids. Keep
More
away
equipment.
from it.
This is strange.
Huh. Now, how actually the way that this game works and how walkie-talkies work? How are they talking to us when we aren't on that setting? Like the game chops us to that setting so we can talk to the guy, but realistically, this would never work unless the ghosts are doing it to mess with us. You know what I mean? Assume Evelyn doesn't have anything to say. Okay, I guess I have to interact with this guy. Because I don't think anything... Why does it keep doing that? Like I'm trying to click up here, but then it clicks me outside. And there's a painting, but I can't interact with it right now. Okay, I think I have to talk to this guy. It won't let me, because it wouldn't let me. I tried to leave and it wouldn't let me walk out. So, or what I mean, it wouldn't leave the area, which means it's a required encounter. So, okay, yep. All right, all right.
No, pal, I'm a turtle. Sorry to disappoint you.
Did you break my equipment? Over.
I don't think so. Who is this? What's this stuff for?
Yeah, your equipment is still all in one piece, buddy. Over.
Okay. Name's Hank Chapman, and I just took your picture. Assuming you were facing the camera.
That's rude, you
Otherwise,
creep.
it'll be the wall.
Lucky you. Well, I wasn't in the way. Story-wise,
Look,
yeah, it probably
don't
was.
worry. Odds are I'll be destroying that picture. That flash wasn't meant for you. Listen, I'm an amateur hobbyist investigator of the inexplicable. And I don't know if you've noticed, but tonight has been... the professionals would likely call it unusual. Around town, I've set up a series of EMF boosters. Equipment I use to capture, well, let's call it evidence of the unusual. Something's been screwing with them, so I need them checked. One of them is outright not responding. I'm assuming the worst. Can you help me out?
Yeah, it got destroyed. Okay, what's in for me? We're busy. Yeah, no, I don't want to do another side quest, please.
Sure. Right? Why not? I
No.
always wanted to take a crack at one of those.
No.
Crank away. Now, there's a generator in the post office with you that powers the boosters. Think of the EMF boosters like a safe. You put in the right code, you get to see what's inside. If you spot anything, maybe snap a picture. If you can, I'll make it worth your while. Call
No.
if you have any trouble. See you in the obit. Over and out.
I think he's talking about this thing, right? It says EMF on the side here.
Could this help us? Yeah, okay.
Well, Hank's EMF boosters, or whatever they are pretty much the only thing we can try at this point. Maybe they'll affect something? I don't know. Let's just see what they can do for us.
Say switch on.
More analog than I expected. Pretty basic input. Man, I was wanting... I don't know. Something weird.
Not everything has
Not
to be
like
weird.
Byzantine, but... I don't
No.
know. A little weirder?
Haven't you had enough? I'll take basic. Yes, basic, please.
At least it looks weird.
Sure it does. What's this supposed to be? I guess we have to turn it on. Oh. Oh, newspaper. Oh, I don't want to learn about the history of this place.
I think that came from outside. Hank mentioned grabbing a picture. I've got my camera with me.
No.
Let's see if we find anything flashworthy.
No. Oh, there's the booster. So there's the 3. Or was there? Because there's one there, and then there's the one that was knocked over. So, alright, let's check this one.
So we got some numbers here, or digits, I guess, on a dial.
Just, yeah. Careful. Etc.
We don't even know what the number is. Oh, that number changes. It changes this. But I saw it change, like the portal.
Hey, things are, different? Wow, okay. That must be what the boosters do.
1920 now. I wonder if it probably.
God, take a good long look. I know we got a job to do, but like, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, focus. Press if it's empty, it's
Wow,
okay.
like a postcard. Garland in its prime. Look at this place. Let's look around. Maybe the mine's open. Let's check it out.
I reject. Nothing. It's blocked. Okay. So I guess
It
two.
must have been right after the collapse. Still impassable. That's not gonna help us. But it wasn't always like this, right?
Okay, so we need. I wonder if we have to hit multiple boosters. Let me see what happens if we hit. Because I think there's only 2 different ones. So I wonder if the 9 is actually correct. Let's see though.
Okay, let's see. We know they're affecting the time tunnel, right?
See.
So
Oh,
I
there's.
think it's just a matter of getting the right time that the cave's open.
Easier said than done. All right,
the
let's keep
mine,
trying.
I mean.
Yeah,
Or
let's
am
see.
I not getting this?
Okay, so 0 is grass, little grass. Well, so 9 is just that. So maybe. I mean, obviously, I'm just guessing here. I probably had to mess with the other boosters to
Oh man, Riley, check it out.
1820.
I guess it used to be sort of a campsite before it was a town.
Well, let's see if this is soon enough. Oh, there's nothing here. Oh. Okay, so it hasn't been opened quite yet. Yeah, I bet we have to mess with another booster. Unless there's dynamite in the box there or something like that. Nope. Okay. So yeah, we have to mess with the other booster. So I guess 8 must be right, or is 8? We checked. We just have to mess with the other booster now. And see what that does. Alright, see what this one does. Okay, so see, 9 seems to set it back to the same spot. We were at 2 originally, right? I wonder if that does it. That might be too early. Let's see though. I wonder if the broken one had a clue on it. Maybe it's a. Might have to set it a little bit early, because I think it has to be before the town is built.
Holy, are you seeing this? It's Garland being built.
1840.
Or Garland to be. Maybe it didn't have a name then.
Because 1820 was when they were setting up, but there was no. They hadn't blown up the mine yet. Nope, they still haven't made it yet. So I'll have to change it a little bit further. Seems like it's trial and error. I bet if I read the clippings, I bet it tells you exactly when you need to, oops. I didn't mean to do that. I bet if you read stuff around town, I bet it gives you clues onto what the actual solution is to this place. Okay, let's set this again. So, maybe 5? I mean, it's still I wouldn't say random, but it's still kind of a crapshoot because it's hard to tell from the pictures to an extent, like when it would be, so. Oh, this is. I think we've been. Oh, 1850. Okay. Wasn't it? Wasn't it 1860 when it was still when it collapsed, or am I misremembering? Okay. Huh. Because I could swear we were. Or was that a different time? I could swear 1860. Yeah, unless we have to do something with the other booster. Let me see what that one says before. This one's taking a little bit longer than expected. Not that it's hard, it's just, like I said, trial and error. No, that one's knocked over. We can't really do anything with that, I think. I mean, we could check it anyway, I guess, but... I assume if we want to go through the church, we have to mess with Olivia. I bet that's how that works.
This is the one Hank was talking about, the broken one.
Yeah, that's toast. But how? Maybe wildlife? I see shoe prints. Maybe not. But never say never, I guess.
Could have been Olivia, maybe. Okay, we can't do anything with that, so... Alright. I guess we could try one more time on this, just to see. Yeah, I bet one of the... I mean, even if a clipping told us what time the thing would open, we would still have to figure out how much time to adjust per thing. It looks like it's 10 years. Actually, I'm not sure. It seemed like 10 years that we've had that one, but I wonder if it's 10 years that we've had this one too. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to actually. Try going in now, see if that's good. It'll be 1860, right? I guess, okay, I guess we haven't been to this one because it would have said a different. Wow, okay. Maybe it was 1890 or something like that I was thinking of. Yeah, it's so minuscule, that's just like... This is what I get for not trying to click on everything, but I don't want Riley and Jacob to be talking so much, so I want to reduce that, but it might be... But by doing that, it might reduce my, how long it takes to, solve this puzzle. Unless I have to do 8-8 or something like that, you know? I bet it's gonna be still gonna be out of it. Yeah, I bet if I had hit the news clippings, it would have said otherwise. So, oops. Yeah, sometimes there's a bit of wonkiness when it comes to the some stuff like this 1870. Oh, they're about to blow it because you can see the dynamite there. Or you can see the crates, so they're probably working on it right now. So, okay, one more. So we would. So I think we had to hit both numbers at 8 to do that, huh? I wasn't thinking about doing that, but I guess I did, or was going to, or something like that. All right. I guess 8-8 it is then. Well, at least there's some context clues in some cases, anyway. So I should have done like what that one game is, where you try to guess like a number, and then you try to do variations on the numbering. So sometimes you'll do extremes with it to guess the right number. It's, you know, the whole guess the 4 combinations of a number. Some games, I think in some places it's called Othello. Some places call it something else.
Hey! Oh, awesome. It's open, see? Oh,
Phew.
thank God. I can't believe that worked.
I feel very smart. Let's get inside. Yeah, we're not doing anything for Hank. We're not going to take pictures or whatever. We're just going to get through this puzzle and get on with the game. We need to get these transmitters. Alright. Back to the future. Marty! It's about your kids. Actually, Riley, it's about your kids when you think about it.
This is a random question, but what made you move away?
I don't remember my dad.
From Kamina, I mean. After high school. Never mind. Let's just focus on the transmitter.
Hey, the game gets it after a while. They're like, hey, I don't want to mess with you. So I doubt some of these don't really affect anything at all. There's usually like a handful of, I think in the last game there were only like a handful of choices that really affected anything. Most of the time it was just inane banter, you know, with your allies, that type of thing. So it didn't really matter much except in a few instances. And usually you could tell those instances when they were important. But nice and quiet. No Jacob talking to us about his inane problems and telling us about himself, unrealistically so. Get through the game. Quickly now, quickly. Arriba, andale, andale. Très fort, très fort. No, wait, that has nothing to do with it. I don't know why I said that in French.
Oh, hey, I think this is it. Great view, right? Sad city, great view.
Watch your step, town slogan, now
I'd
to
take a
place the
picture, but
transmitter.
we got stuff to do.
Right.
You know what? The top of the chapel's the better bet. Higher, less obstructed. Let's do it. Come on, climb time.
Oh, now you're happy about climb time.
Whoa, cool maneuver. If I tried that, my spine would fall out of my body.
Thanks, I'll field in the morning. I probably killed my kid, but anyway, place transmitter.
Oh, sorry. Do you smell that?
Wasn't me, trees now. No, what? Stop it. That's gross.
I didn't smell it before, but that's rot. That's, woo. Oh, that's bad wood rot. Hurry up and stick the transmitter, so we... Ah!
Bye, Jacob. Jacob, are you okay? I don't like the veteran staring, kind of going, huh, I guess he's dead. Oh, we can't set it? What? Oh. Jacob, can you hear me? Are you still alive? Looks like we can't go back up, can we? Nope. Okay, we have to tie a rope.
Hey, Breaker, you got a big claw here? What's...
Oh, we didn't even get a chance to do that because we were doing the plot here, so we're not listening to whoever that was. Jacob, is someone there? Oh, is it the ghost again? Probably. Because, yeah, doesn't go down farther than it should. It's like an adventurer's pouch. Or, you know, point-and-click adventure, how their pants are always seem to hold more stuff than they should. You know? I don't know what the kid was going to say, but be right there, Jacob. How tall is this place? It's a bottomless pit. Now there's the ghost. There we go. And you shall be cleansed. Where's Jacob? It's so dark. It's so dark in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I'm getting verklempt just thinking about it. Alright, let's see, pick up. So candle. Since we don't wait, what happened to our flashlights? Didn't we have flashlights a while back in the mines? Oh yeah, because we can play these out of order, we all of a sudden don't have our lights. Alright, whatever. Or we can play these in any order, so. Oh. There we go. I guess we have to light these candles then. Amida Swida Yame Sakwida. Oh great, this looks familiar. Knock it off. Doesn't want me to light the candles. Unless I have to do it in the specific order. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Okay, apparently the game didn't want me to light that one. Can I light this one? And no, I don't know any Latin off the top of my head. I did study some Latin, but I've forgotten most of it. Okay.
And here we go.
Oh, no. Crap. I answered. I have to reset it now. Dang it. I hate that. I hate that it's like right next to certain options, so. So I have to reset the whole, well, not the whole thing, but I may have to. It might start me in the church maybe, or I have to do the. Hopefully, I don't have to do the whole thing, like the whole area. If it does, I'll cut to back to the church. I really hope I don't have to do the whole thing again. Oh, good.
Oh, hey, I think this is it.
I'll
Great
still
view,
cut.
right?
I'll still cut to it because we've seen
Sad
this already.
City, great view.
Okay, we're back now. I just realized we do have our light from the mines because it's part of our equipment. Because it went out when we went down here because of the ghost or whatever. So I don't know why I said we didn't have our lights. I guess I was just being problematic to be problematic. I guess. Sorry about that. I guess sometimes I'm not. I'll be on a rant and I won't actually be paying attention to what the surrounding area, like, or the immediate what's going on. You know what I mean? So. Let's try lighting this one now. See if maybe that will work. Okay, so there is an order to it. I don't know how you know what the order is, but okay. Nope. Okay. Okay, so it's this one, I guess. Let's wait for the dialogue to clear away so I don't accidentally talk. Because I don't know if that'll break the achievement, but I want to reset it just to make sure. So, alright, let's go down here. Like that one. It's been forever since I've been to church, and I never did the ceremony that lit the candles for it. Although I think that's more Catholicism. I guess I was technically Baptist when I was growing up, but like I said, I didn't really do the whole thing. It was just too uncomfortable for me. Perfect. Hello? Nothing?
Free kill.
Free girl.
Stay away, don't hurt us. Alex, is that you?
No.
Lie.
Out. Door.
Possible.
Time.
What is this? Stay away from Jacob. Oh, he's dead. Oh well.
Scare.
Dead.
Always.
10.
Green.
Girl.
Cake.
Oh. Home.
Home. Bones.
Oh, man.
Bones.
Is it just me or do I find this funny? It's over, you lost, just stop Alex. Like, just his body ragdolling onto the ground is just funny to me.
Door.
Open. Door.
Black.
Time.
Time.
End.
Okay. Oh no, Jacob's dead. One of these again. Let me just fix this. Holy hell. Watch out or you catch holy hell. So you check Jacob. Nope, we're not doing that. Ah, the machine. Alright, solve the equation. Ooh. Ah, there we go. Thought we were about to make a yarmulke or something like that for a second. Or a menorah, you know. Oh, yarmulke, yarmulke.
Just wait. The board gave way, didn't it?
You okay? How'd you survive? Yeah, you fell.
Just give me a second. It didn't feel like that far of a fall. Are you okay? I mean, like, you look okay, but still checking.
I didn't just fall next to you to ask. I hate everything in here. Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Okay, I think we're both gonna live.
Yep, for now.
God, Miss Adler would be pretty pissed at me if she knew I'd broken into this church.
Don't
She
care.
always said not to wander around Garland and get a disease. Sorry.
Well, you'll catch holy hell.
Let's get out of here. Can we just do that, please?
Definitely. Let's do it. Let's do it! Right on! World 1-1! Alright, can we climb? Oh. Why wasn't... Oh, now it'll let me climb. Oh, okay. Why'd I fall off? Anyway. That was an interesting encounter. Like I said, if I'm acting like I don't like this game, I'm being pedantic. Just to kind of have fun at the game. I actually don't. I think the game is overall pretty well paced and has an interesting tone to it. It's just some of the side characters do kind of annoy me. Like I said, Jacob, I'm actually not.
Okay. We're back. Let's plant this thing before anything else, before a horde of gremlins drag us off into the night.
Let's do it. Watch your step. 1 second. Kind of reminds me of the friend from the first game, the
Let's
blonde-haired
finish this,
kid.
Riley. You were in the last one. And after the transmitter's planted, that should be it, right? The portal should close. With any luck, at least.
Fingers
I'd
crossed.
say we're due some.
I'll believe it when I see it. I'm quitting the job. Yeah, I'm quitting it afterwards. Supposed to say, shouldn't it be this way? Huh. The others I got almost immediately. Oh, there it is. That one took me a hot second.
Whoa, jeez!
Did we do it? Is it over? Wait, I'm
that
not
it?
sure.
I think we did it.
Finally, I
think-
believe it.
I think we really did it. You can almost taste the difference.
Cool.
Air seems cleaner.
This place is clean.
God, probably like 4 in the morning.
Now how do we get down? Can we just jump?
There's a lot of stuff to sort through, like what to do about anything that's happened. But I don't know about you. I think we earned the rest of the night off. I mean, the storm lifted, right?
Yep.
We should go to the docks. See about getting you a hotel.
Yeah, let's get off.
I'd
this
offer my
island.
own place, but I don't know.
Hotel it is.
You saw it.
Thanks, but no thanks. I just
Not
want to
exactly
catch.
pristine.
Yeah, don't want to hang out
And
in
it
your
just
house.
seems weird.
Yeah, you're weird.
Maybe it's just me.
Yeah,
Town's back this way. Let's get rambling.
you're creepy. So, yeah, don't want to hang out with you. I feel like you do stuff to me while I'm asleep, and I don't care for that. You do stuff like talk to me all night, not let me go to sleep. You wouldn't leave me the heck alone. I mean, and overall, in the grand scheme of things, Jacob isn't that annoying. Like I said, I'm just being overly exaggerating my distaste. Although there have been some situations in the game that actually generally annoyed me, but I'm just messing around. So, for those of you who think I'm just crapping over this game, I'm not. But overall,
Been pretty quiet.
yeah, throughout most of the game.
Think about anything in particular?
Oh my God, this guy won't stop. Rex, Alex, Olivia. Rex is my son. Alex is that ghost. Olivia is that one girl.
Look, Riley. Look, tonight was something else. You should be proud how you handled it. I'm proud of how you handled it. I don't know what I would have done without you here. We were just extraordinarily lucky this worked out. I mean, if you hadn't been here at the exact right time, at this exact right spot with these exact right transmitters,
It was you
I
too.
don't know what would have happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty gay. Anyone could have done this. You're proud of me, huh? How old are we? I don't know. Just something about telling an adult you're
I'm
proud of them
actually-
seems weird.
I'm worried about Athena.
Oh yeah, your dog. I forgot
We
about
just- We never found her, you know?
that. We didn't try.
I don't know. I just keep picturing her waiting for me, wagging her tail on the porch.
We'll look tomorrow,
I
and if
really
she's
hope
okay,
she's
I'll worry
there.
too. Nope, we're not gonna do it. I guess that was a side quest. We could have found his
Let's head
dog.
back to the docks. Time to close out, you know?
Yeah, I bet we could have found his dog, but we chose not to do that. So sorry, dog. Sorry, your pooch will probably be your pooch is in another town. She's probably fine. Let's head to the docks. Yeah, we skipped quite a few side quests.
When we're done with all of this, you should come back here.
No.
Like this area. Best sunset view in town. 5 crisp dollar bills in your pocket, you find a better one.
Hell no. No, dude, I won't be
But,
coming back.
You won't.
Nope.
But still.
Yeah, this night made me not want to come back at all. Never again. Especially if
Sunsets
you're
on
here.
Mars are blue. Did you know that? Something about the dust in the atmosphere?
This guy never stops
Blue
talking.
Martian sunset.
Sounds
Saw it
tasty.
on a nature show.
How to
Just, you
know
know,
that? How
Technically, outer
blue?
space is part of nature. I'm kind of jealous, you know? I mean, I'm totally down with Earthlian sunsets. No complaints.
I feel like the whole conversation extending.
But, I don't know. Makes you wonder what else is out there.
4 a.m.
Okay, here we are. Home, sweet, something. There's a phone in the general store. Maybe one more break-in for old time's sake, just to call you a ride. I'd give you a lift, but it's a 5-minute walk, and my truck is still dead.
Yeah.
So if I don't see you...
Yep.
Wait.
Jacob, where are you going? You see Athena? Alright, bye. 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 No, I don't want to do it. I want to get off this island. We're done with this game. No. Please. Yeah, I know we're not done because we haven't dealt with the ghost and the kids and everything like that. Although this game seems to be longer than the previous one. Because I was able to do this within let's see, how long the last game, I mean, let's see, an hour, 44, 30. So about 2 hours and 30 minutes, give or take, to 3 hours.
So either that's a new species of bird we're naming after me, or that is a phone ringing somewhere.
Oh, I didn't know you could actually.
The former. Okay, we just hit a major bingo square. Payphone ringing in the wild. Yeah, I should go inside and buy a lottery ticket.
Oh, I bet this is for a side quest. I bet I kind of messed with the continuity or whatever. Is Jacob even here? Yeah, I think I broke continuity. Because he's not even here. Yeah, we have to go find him. So, all right. I was just, yeah, it's kind of weird that I'm kind of breaking the game sometimes. Oh, the. Oh,
you know, I used to think about Maggie Adler and just what she used to tell me about all this at least an hour of every day.
What is going on here, man? I think I just broke the game. Seriously.
With time, it faded. You know, like everything.
Yeah, Jacob's not on this map
stopped
anymore.
Playing around with radios. It's trying to prove her right, trying to vindicate her a little.
Wow.
Everything that's been going on these last few months has really stirred up a lot. I'd be so absolutely crazy if this has to do with her.
Man, I didn't expect to do this. I wasn't trying to break the game. I was just trying to messing around for a bit. But yeah, this game is definitely longer than the previous one. At least it feels like it. I don't know why it feels longer. You missed her. How'd you meet? This is not bad. Waste your time. Okay, I guess this is part of a side quest or something like that. That the dialogue was activating. Huh. Yeah, it probably needs a few more bug testing in this game, I think. Just because I mean, it doesn't break. It's not. The game isn't busted or anything. It's just maybe they could go over it a couple more times before calling it an official release. Jacob, don't play jokes now. Oh yeah, this is where we were forced to rest, and we could have told him we were pregnant, but we don't care enough about the guy to do that. I guess.
Did you get a little deja vu?
But there was a. Oh, Jacob's broken. He's not popped up on this thing.
Oranges and lemons.
There we go.
Say the bells of St. Clement's. Here comes a candle to light you to bed, and here comes a chopper to chop off your head.
Alex, what's going on? Stop trying to scare me.
Oh, wait,
This is better.
Whoa, Jacob, is he okay? Hey, it's Alex from the first game.
The night's frequencies have bled enough that I can be for spurts at a time.
Wait.
Look, this isn't what I'm here for. Back in Garland, when Jacob was affected in the time loop, that wasn't me. It was them.
Wait, how do we know this?
Sunken. The crew of the USS Kanaloa. They've been using the half-open gate to pierce through timelines and talk to Olivia when I wasn't. I told her we were done, that this wouldn't work, that it shouldn't work, but she
why is
has
this my
a
problem?
determination in her that the Sunken are taking advantage of.
What do they want? You seem nervous. Okay, hold on a second. Did we break some continuity? Because, okay, so obviously, as you well aware, we're not playing the same character from the last game. I thought we were for the longest time, but we're just playing some new character that has to deal with this island. And Alex is the hero from the previous game, as you can tell by the color of her hair. But how do we know her name? Like, seriously, I noticed they were saying Alex, but then I'm like, wait a minute, how do we? Was it when we were in the when we went to their house to break the community center, when we tried to break it, she said the ghost called herself Alex? Is that when that happened? Because Because otherwise, I'm like, how do we know her name? I know that was last episode, but I'm just trying to piece together. Did we just have some continuity break that I wasn't aware of?
Convinced Olivia to go to Edwards Island and use the comm tower to open another portal. They're gonna consume everything and everyone they can to reconstitute themselves.
Okay.
The way I wanted to do it was a clean swap. This will be more like a hostile takeover. Everyone in Kamina is in danger, and you're the only one that can stop it from happening.
This is your fault. How do we stop it? You're
You
helping
and
us.
Jacob.
So, is technically Alex's ending the bad ending?
Okay, we're out of time here.
Now, get a boat. See you over there.
I guess it was just... Wait. What happened? Was Alex here? She was here and she said the sunken are coming back? Is that...
Alex
I
had the
didn't
bad news.
dream that yesterday and I'm only just remembering it now.
We need to
right?
find a boat. Olivia's going to the island.
Guess we need to find some way to Edwards. We were so very close to being in our own respective beds. So close. So close.
I know. Soon, stop whining. So, okay. So I think there's a continuity issue. I think
Something tells me...
I think there was either supposed to be a conversation that I skipped or something, like maybe not on purpose, but an accident, and we found out about the ghost being called Alex and all this other stuff, but I have no idea. So that's a problem with the game. If I can somehow, by doing by playing how I've been playing, I basically completely skipped some plot without realizing it. So, yeah. So I bet it was supposed to be a big twist that we were supposed to find out a ghost or whatever. So wait, did Alex get killed at some point? Is that, or I don't know, because wouldn't the only way she'd be able to talk to us is if she was a ghost or something like that? So so I guess she didn't have her happy little ending, did she? But yeah, I that should have been a big revelation that we found out Alex, or maybe this was a revelation. But that's kind of a big problem if this can just kind of happen. I don't know. I feel like there's something.
We need a boat? Is that right? I'm still a little foggy. So, that doesn't leave a lot of options. Hey, you wouldn't be against us just borrowing one from the docks for a few hours, right? I feel like this is worth the less than completely ethical way we're going to go about it.
That means we're sealing. Let's just do it. Say no more.
That's me. Okay, you don't want to implicate yourself here. I get it. There's always a few boats tied to the pier down here. And, since we're going to Edwards Island, this is kind of it. Any loose threads? No, it's kind of the time.
Oh, so we're going to the end game, huh? What are you
that
implying? Good enough.
stalling. Though, maybe I am a little.
So if we want to do any...
Okay, let's see who bought the cheapest lock.
Okay, so if we...
Okay,
basically...
so here's not exactly chock-a-block, but one of these should do.
Okay, so yeah, so we're basically it's the game telling us, hey, if you want to do any more side quests, collect the pennies, or try to interact with the kids or whatever, then this is your chance to do it. Otherwise, this is in-game stuff, so we might be one more episode, or I might split this into two, depending on how things go. So there's the boat from the first game. Yeah, I wonder how Alex became a spirit or is talking to us. I wonder if, like I said, I wonder if she got killed. Either she killed herself or she got killed, or maybe she found out how to control the powers of ghostliness. I don't know. I feel like that was a story that we should have known. So, small boat, big boat, or small boat, and then the ferry. We could unlock the ferry. Now let's just grab a small boat. I don't care. Let's just grab this one.
Want to use this?
I do not, and neither do you. Edwards is way too far out. This would take light years. We need something with a little more, seahorse power.
Guys, we have to take the ferry. I don't want to take the ferry.
This looks fine.
Yeah, here to there is all we need. It's Ava's. She runs a bait shop. She always tries to get me to go with her to field test new products. I guess so she could feel less guilty about fishing on the clock.
She is flirting. What a rebel rouser.
I mean, I guess it's important work. Given her, field. It's padlocked to the dock, and we need the key to start the thing. But I bet all the coins in my pocket that the key's in the shop. And knowing Ava, the door's probably unlocked. No one's exactly itching to steal leeches and mealworms, so... Okay, so we need a code for the lock and a key for the boat. And hopefully some calm water after that. Come on.
Where's the... I assume the bait shop is, around here. Unless it's somewhere else. Yeah, I guess so. Oops. Alright. See, that's the boat. Oh, is that the bait shop there? No, that's... No, it looks like it's a restaurant. So... Oh, right there? Oh, there it is. See, it's got worms. Gross.
Ha! Knew it. No one secures their damn doors in this town. Tomorrow I'm convincing Ava to buy a padlock.
Oh.
I'll stay out here and keep watch. If we're in trouble, I'll, whistle or something.
Well, apparently no one else lives in this town, so...
Okay, seriously, woman, are you trying to get your boat stolen? Whatever. Gift horse, mouth, etc. I think all that leaves is the code for the lock so I can untie the boat.
Bait display, calendar, register.
At least you remember to lock this.
No. Either calendar or the family photo might have the code.
7-Eleven is highlighted. Huh. Okay. MB?
7-Eleven.
Aw, happy birthday, Marco. That is a lot of chocolate cake. Wait, MB. Marco's birthday?
Was it? We said 7-Eleven, so do I have to check the calendar again? Okay.
Oh, sale on night crawlers. And me without my checkbook. $3.15 is pretty good, right? I have no idea what I'm saying.
7-Eleven, 3:15 maybe? So that might be... Okay, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I might either split this into 2 episodes or I might stop here pretty soon before we actually go to Edward's Island, because I feel like that's the finale.
Did you hear that?
Nope. No. Let's get out of here. No. No more distractions. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now, if we have to interact with the stupid dog. But yeah, I'll probably end the episode here pretty soon because I want to have Edward's Island to be the final episode. Because I doubt that'll be... Well, I hope it won't be that long episode, but we'll see.
Athena!
Oh, no. I mean, yay.
Oh, Athena! You freaking knucklehead! Oh, I'm gonna kill you. Oh my god, I was so worried!
Yay, oh thank god, bet you're happy.
Oh my god. Oh.
Can I pet her? She's a cutie.
Alright.
Where's she been? Is that a Cocker Spaniel? I think so.
You know how many TV remotes this mud has obliterated? Oh, Athena, I swear to Vishnu, I'm getting you a bell. A very large bell that you can hear from Wisconsin.
I thought you were Jewish. You two are cute, speak a thing.
No more
wrap it
running
up.
off. Actually, that won't be a problem because of the bell.
Can we go?
Oh, man, this is... Sorry. I'm not usually like this, you know, but it's been a long night. She's my home, you know? She's my home. It's just... It's nice to feel relieved.
That's okay.
For
Okay,
once.
settle down.
All right, come on, girl.
What? I want to get the boat and go. Come on.
I'll be right back. Like, right the hell back. So don't you wiggle away. You hear me? Be my good girl. Stay here. Sound good? Speak. Sounds good. I have to do this thing. It's an opportunity to do something important. And, if I don't make it back, it's not because I didn't try. Someone in town will take you in. They all know you. You'll be okay. Okay?
Dude, depending on how tight you tied that, you might have left your dog to
Okay.
die. Dude,
I'm ready.
should have just let the dog wander. At least he would have survived. Oh boy. Well, anyway, looks like we're done with this island, and it's time to go back to Edward's Island. And with Alex all of a sudden popping up in nowhere, gosh darn Jack in the Box, telling us that the main character from the previous game is now a spirit, helping us to stop the submarine ghosts again, because I guess they're back. So we didn't stop the submarine ghosts from the last game. Now we're stopping them again. But anyway, what awaits us on Edward Island? And with the help of the heroine for the first game and the heroine for the second game, can we seal the ghost for good? Or will we choose the lesser of the prevalent paths because we're trying to be silent? We'll find out next time in supposedly the finale of Oxenfree II, I'm assuming. But we'll see. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.